How is it going, guys? We are out at Pittsburgh International Race Complex for the Flat4 Throwdown. We're hosting. We've got some of the fastest Subarus out on track today.
The winner of today's time attack event is going to win $5,000, and we also have a car show as well as a drag race, so there's a lot going on.
Hell yeah.
My name is Max Gorley. I drive the number 34 EFI Logix 04 STI. Started off with upgrading the brakes, a couple different levels of tuning. Then we went to E70 because it was readily available. And then one year we decided, okay, we're gonna really go after time attack and time trials, and that's when we invested in the aero setup.
I'm Josh Halka. I've got a 2011 WRX and I'm competing in the Flat4 Throwdown. Nearly everything on this car that started as a WRX has been swapped out. So it has a 2017 STI transmission. It's got upgraded brakes. I have an IAG closed deck engine that can handle all the power we're putting down on the track. And then just a lot of other suspension modifications to try to get it to handle well.
I drive a 2022 GR86, and I mostly do time trials and autocross with SCCA. I know some of the high horsepower cars are running some really quick times out here. The rules and the balances and handicaps I think worked out pretty well, and I think that's a good base for having an event like this where everybody can come out and compete together.
Everybody calls me Dewey. I work for IAG Performance, and I'm a time attack driver for Grid Life. I've been doing it for 7 years now. Honestly, the three biggest things that were awesome on this are this fantastic 2-liter engine, then I run to 9,200 RPM all the time, and then the gigantic Borg-Warner turbo on there that allows me to make power at 9,000 RPM, and then honestly, the suspension. Fortune Auto has been awesome with me for years and making this thing handle. I would not recommend everybody do it in that order. If you're new to this, you don't need this. This is not the answer. This is a tool to turn a lap time. This is not a tool to become a better driver. if you want to become a better driver, go buy a BRZ.
My name is Donald Louis. I'm from Queens, New York. I've been with the chassis since 2014, starting as a beginner. I think in terms of aero, my advice would be, you could play with a lot of different settings. For example, with the height of the front splitter, also with the wing angle in the back. I actually run negative angles in the back, so it really depends on tailored to your driver setup. And I would advise anybody to play with those.
Such a good event. I mean, the entire community was awesome. The vendors were everywhere. The support for all the drivers, support for people that were just showing up was incredible. So you really can't beat that at all.
Hope everyone had a good time for the first track day Flat4 Throwdown. We have some great trophies here. Fastest overall trophy, and then we have first, second, third. Cash payouts for first, second, third, $5,000, $2,500, $1,000. So, with a raw time of 1:53.90, Josh Halka. I did this in the wrong order. You should have been last.
Oh, okay.
It's too late now, but first place. Room for improvement next year. We'll go in the correct order. Second place with a modified time of a 1:54.21. Dewey. Third place with a modified time of 1:55.41, Max Gurley.
All right, guys, that's pretty much a wrap for our first Flat4 Throwdown. It was a really crazy event. There was so much going on. I feel like I didn't even sit down all day.
Yeah, I am dripping in sweat, but the time attack competition, wow, that came down to the very last session. I think the top three were within a couple seconds of each other, made for a very dramatic finish, and it was super awesome to see.
Well, and it was nice seeing all the different chassis compete against each other. What made this event kind of cool was there was BRZs versus STIs, and you don't normally see that.
Yeah, we had a little bit of everything. We had the NA, we had the forced induction, we had the no aero car, and then we had a car with crazy aero. We have to give a huge shout out to the sponsors of this event. We could not do it without them. There were a lot of them, so I don't remember off the top of my head, but we have these Flat4 Throwdown shirts that I'm gonna read off of. So thank you to Whiteline, Cybon, Faction Fab, AWE, Mackin Industries, EBC Brakes, Fortunato, Remark, Grimspeed, Olin's, Redline, Beaver County Humane Society, X-Clutch, MBRP, OLM, X-Force, Stop Tech, and Perrin. Like I said, we could not have done this event without them, and hopefully we can continue this next year and make it even bigger and better and have more fast Subarus out here to compete.
Yeah, so with all that being said, we hope to see you guys at our event next year, and we'll see you in the next video.
See you guys.